expect the Gretna side to run their hearts out. The champions of Division 2, and one of the most remarkable stories of this season. Nilsson, Aguiar, Hartley calling for it, picks out Fisas. Breaks here to Česnauskis. Oh, so close! Denied by the woodwork, Davidas Česnauskis. That's got the Hearts fans buoyed. Well, there is Česnauskis. Probably thought he'd score, didn't really catch it 100%, and then, well, maybe letting his frustration out there on John O'Neill. Fisas, I think, was going for goal, and it broke here to Česnauskis. Well, Alan Mayne was left rooted to the spot. Fortunately for him, his post came to the rescue. Nilsson will throw this long. Well in by Česnauskis. Aguiar leaves it to Hartley. Fisas. Scancho ahead of him. Aguiar. Bruno Aguiar, it's opened up for him, deflected, and over the crossbar. Well, it could have gone anywhere. Caught a Gretna player on its way. Off the head, in fact, of Mark Burge. Fortunately for Gretna, and over the crossbar. But I'm sure Rowan Alexander will be delighted with the way his players have settled. They've risen to the occasion every time. They beat Dundee here, of course, 3-0 in the semi-final. So these 11 players, exactly the same 11, are used to playing in this occasion. But they could be in trouble here, because Paul Hartley was through on goal, and for once, Scotland's probably best outfield player this season saw his control let him down. One of the best players in Europe, according to manager Valdas Ivanauskas. Not one of his best moments there, though. Down goes Grady, and another free kick won by Gretna. Ibrahim Tal just being spoken to. Skelton may fancy having a go for goal here. The 24-year-old, the only survivor from the Unibond League days. Does go for goal, good strike! Oh, I say, terrific save by Craig Gordon. But what a lovely strike by Skelton. That was heading for the top corner. This is the angle that I show you. That's a brilliant save. Well, he won the Players Player of the Year award of the club, Gavin Skelton. Away by Townsley, good ball as well. That's a terrific pass to Skelton. Dukar waiting in the centre. Skelton goes alone. Oh, just rushed the shot in the end. Terrific pass, I think, by Steve Tosh. Dukar was calling for it, but well, you can understand why Skelton went for a goal. We've already seen him test Gordon. Rowan Alexander ready to do a little Highland fling on the touchline there. Nilsson with the long throw. Scancho did well. Hartley. Headed away by Townsend. Back to Hartley though. Fisas makes the run. Picked out by Hartley. This is good by Fisas. Good ball in as well. Birch heads away. Scancho with the overhead kick. The acrobatics not coming off. Would have been some goal. Nice run by Fisas. He was shaping up for it long before it came to him. Couldn't keep it down, Rudy Scancho, who hasn't scored In a run now of 14 matches, 7 goals in his first 7 games of the season for Rudy Scatchell. Scored his 16th against Hibs back in January and none since. Oh, it's broken here to Bednar. So quick to close down the Gretna defence. Nielsen again trying the long throw tactic, and it's a good one. Breaks it to Scatchell! Rudy Scatchell! One of Hearts' stars of the season. Breaks the hearts of Gretna. I will never forget, thanks Jambos, says his t-shirt. Whether that's a message to say he will be leaving, he's signed a new contract, but that's all in the future. The ball broke to him from the long throw of Nielsen. Jankowskis went up for it, missed it. So did the Gretna defenders. And Scatchell ends his goal drought. It was 14 games without a goal. Now it's Hearts 1, Gretna 0. Well, you just wonder, as Gretna maybe push forward, whether the capabilities within the Hearts side will mean further punishment at the back for Gretna. But they have to go for it. This is a maybe once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for some of their players. Indeed, Rowan Alexander has said that this will be the last time this team plays together and is together, because they've got the scouts out now. UEFA Cup football coming up, First Division football next season. They're one step away from the SPL, and they will be recruiting new players, even from abroad. Brooks Milson is going to be developing a new 6,000-seater stadium. This for a club that was getting average grades of just over 100 only 5 seasons ago. Quite an impressive turnaround. John O'Neill. Duca heads down to Grady. Might break it. Oh, inches away from the equalising goal. Well, Duca headed down. Grady with a little flick. And the shot wasn't that far away. Steve Tosh. Space for McGuffey. This is nice football, isn't it, by Gretna? Oh, good important interception that by Ibrahim Tao, because Grady was ready to unleash a shot, and Bednar could be in here. Raymond Bednar! Well, he saw that Alan Main was off his line, and if he could have got it on target, Hearts would be 2 to the good. As it was, just didn't quite get it right. Here come Gretna again. Oh, what a chance! Surely, Graham! Oh, he didn't shoot, and Robbie Nielsen was able to make a last-ditch tackle to save Hearts. He did everything right, skipped through past everyone, including goalkeeper Craig Gordon, but he couldn't get the shot in. Huge sigh of relief for the Hearts fans. What a let-off. Scatchell. Got Thesis overlapping. Plenty of players in the penalty area here for Hearts. One of them is Brellier. But he can only pick out John O'Neill. Duca does well. McGuffey. Grady. Asking a lot of Duca. Cross game Presley. O'Neill goes down under the challenge of Chesnowskis, and it's a penalty. Well, it was a rash challenge by the Lithuanian, and John O'Neill, the most experienced player in this Gretna side, smart enough, canny enough to go down, and suddenly Gretna have a lifeline. Rowan Alexander and his coaching staff celebrate, but they haven't got the goal yet. But they have a penalty, and I'm sure, is it going to be Ryan McGuffey to take it? Well, he took a penalty hit in the semi-final. That was a controversial penalty as well against Dundee. Craig Gordon, who's been the player of the year in Scotland, up against Ryan McGuffey. Can Gretna get back in this? Save! McGuffey scores! Ryan McGuffey! Would you believe it? 15 minutes remaining, and Gretna, from the third flight of Scottish football, are back on level terms. They are living the dream, and suddenly, for Hearts, it's become a nightmare. Wasn't the best of penalties from McGuffey, but Gordon could only parry it back into his path. Game on. There's Brooks Milson in amongst the fans, celebrating as a fan. Ryan McGuffey, what pressure. Nilsson, stopped in his path by Innes. Ball will break here to Hartley. Visas, open up here for the Greek. Hartley! You'd expect him to at least hit the target from there. Suddenly Hearts have woken up, haven't they? Visas with the ball in, and Hartley had to meet it first time, didn't keep it down. Nicely worked this by Gretna. And McGuffey's in here again, Gordon comes to him and makes the save. That was so well worked. And McGuffey got inside of Visas here, and Gordon had to come for it. And he managed to prevent McGuffey from getting his and Gretna's second. As you can see, they're leading the corner count. Skelton with this one. Header one, and oh, Grady was waiting at the far post. Skelton keeps it going. Another decent ball in. Chance! Fell to Chris Innes. He just couldn't get hold of it properly. In fact, I think he called his own player in Derek Townsley. Brooks Milson, well, he can't believe it. I don't think anyone can believe this. Pospisil. Mikhail Pospisil. Gets the cross away. Hartley with the header. Straight into the arms of Alan Main. All eyes now on the referee. I make it, the 2 minutes are up. Indeed, Dougie McDonald blows his whistle. And we're heading to extra time, thanks to Ryan McGuffey's equaliser. 15 minutes from time. The fairy tale lives on.
So all square after 90 minutes in the Scottish football capital, and Gretna's fairy tale still alive. There were no goals in the 30-minute extra time period, but Hearts forward Paul Hartley was dismissed after getting a second yellow card. So just like the English FA Cup on the same night, the Cup final would be decided on penalties. So let's take a look now at how the penalty shootout panned out. It's Hearts versus Gretna for the Scottish FA Cup title in 2006. So let's have a look at the action now.
Former Scottish goalkeeper, the veteran, up against Stephen Pressley, the captain of Hearts. First penalty in the shootout. Pressley scores. 1-0 to Hearts. Mr. Hearts, Elvis, sends Alan Main the wrong way. We don't put it away much better than that, do you? So the captain's done his job. And coming forward to take the first Gretna penalty is James Grady, a losing finalist here last year with Dundee United. Grady scores high into the roof of the net. Rowan Alexander and his coaching staff breathe a sigh of relief. Another good penalty, no chance for Craig Gordon, and Grady enjoyed that. Now it's going to be Hearts' longest serving player, Robbie Nilsson, who will take Hearts' second penalty. It's knee-jerking time here. Coolly done by Robbie Nilsson. 2-1, Hearts lead in the penalty shootout. Again, Main dives to his left, and the ball goes to his right. Well, if you're a neutral, you may be enjoying this. But if you're a supporter of Gretna and Hearts, it's, well, Hearts in mouth terms. This is going to be Mark Birds. The Englishman scores. Former lifeguard. Keeps alive Gretna's chances. 2-2. Still, they cannot be separated. Now the player who gave Hearts the lead that maybe could have won them a penalty in extra time, Rudi Scaccio, whose T-shirt seemed to say when he took off his shirt after scoring that he may be leaving. What will his parting shot be? Rudi Scaccio up against Alan Main. And once again, the ball ends up in that corner of the net. And blowing kisses, you feel, kisses of goodbye? Well, we'll see. There's more pressing matters to deal with here. 3-2, Hearts lead. It's been 100% so far for both sides. Now Derek Townsley, another Englishman, 33 years of age, up against Craig Gordon. Townsley saved! Craig Gordon saves for Hearts! Scotland's Player of the Year maybe has helped Hearts get a hand on the cup. It wasn't a good penalty from Townsley, but you don't want to blame anyone in this pressure cooker atmosphere. Now it's going to be the Czech striker, the substitute, Michal Pospisil. This to put Hearts 4-2 up. Pospisil scores! One more will do it. He's gone the wrong way every time, Alan Main. Every penalty has gone to his right-hand side, and Hearts lead by 4-2, which means if Gretna miss this penalty, then they will lose the cup final, and the responsibility falls on the shoulders of Gavin Skelton. Skelton hits the bar and it's over. Hearts have won the Scottish Cup final. Valdas Ivanauskis given a big, big fright. Vladimir Romanov can celebrate his first bit of silverware as Hearts owner. It's cruel, oh so cruel on Gretna, but the Hearts party now can start in vain. They win the penalty shootout by 4-2.